So yeah, I really bet you're wondering why I'm starting this video on the home screen. Well, I'll show you. I'm playing the Colonel Sanders Dating Simulator. And I've noticed in a lot of other YouTubers' videos, they don't actually show the intro of the game. Well, that's something I'm gonna do to get me dumb content. Here we go. And it's awesome. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but it's amazing. Did you think I was lying to you? It's absolutely amazing. I haven't played this at all before, so let's make a new game. I wonder whose name that actually is. I wonder if that's actually my name. It is. So, yeah, it's my name. Best loading screen I've ever seen as well. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. I want that poster. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now, to your first day of culinary school. Oh, it's no time to sleep in! Smack that clock. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. Allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. I'm gonna take this seriously. A better shirt or I prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth are brushed. Hair is combed. Pits are deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Oh god, no. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Ending in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your best friend, lifelong best friend and forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Joe. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous, okay, a lot nervous. Nervous, what the? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. She's raised by Master Chef parents. She's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Don't cry. Sweet girl. Miriam has always had a flair that's dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. I've seen gameplay of this, but it's amazing now that I'm playing it for myself. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Let's help her out. I mean, why not? Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady in the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you're destined for great things. Not designed. What is wrong with my brain? Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting so time to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon.
It's me.
In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. Why are you saying that with an angry face? And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe it? If I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it.
They suck.
I can't believe it. Before you get another word, you're rudely Why am I using Miriam's voice? Guys, before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books to the ground and custom engraved spoons measuring out your hands and back onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch-rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Okay. Why does she have the straggletooth? Is she a vampire? I don't want to get eaten. Hi, Ashley. Don't kill me, please. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Joe's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. You hate Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but you had to add extra letters to make yourself feel better than everyone. If anyone knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Stop to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight that you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Okay. Can you put some clothes on, please, Ashley? It's too much. Van? Yeah. You rang. He's straight JoJo. He just totally screams JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like, the star hair being ripped, the jacket, everything about him just screams JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. More than I've ever seen. You've never been sure or what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have just been as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that at University of Cooking School, Academy would even allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? Hey, you'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers! Hey! As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window next to it. He's kind of cute. Pop. Oopsie. I think it's broken! You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! I think you mean thank you?
Are you gay?
My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. His name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi Pop, I'm Joe, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope! And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you.
Obviously.
You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. Sprinkles. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor of CEO UCSAL. Head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Dang. Please, Call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuisances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals in the air fill the classroom. I'm chilly. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. Yeah, that's Pop's voice from now on. And then he walks in. Nah, he's definitely waifu material right there. You immediately swept up the area in this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite students, Holland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. Not like I've heard that name before. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to beat across your brow. You feel like everyone else is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. I'm actually gonna change Ashley's voice here, like, and this over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. Oh my god, you're so sweaty. Get out of my face. Maybe we should open the window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Haha, I'm a JoJo character. Get out of my face. Hold on just a second. No one talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, Joe sweats. It's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. I mean, my hand is sweaty, but that's just because that's just because it's weird. Literally though, my mouse is literally shiny right now and I'm about to wipe it off. There we go. Take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that at deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary school academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. Why will there be blood? Well, it makes sense at a culinary school. I mean, I could accidentally cut my finger off, which would suck. There might even really be really adorable tiny food. Okay. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle royale. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking area. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys. Sorry I'm late. I really miss. Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you even sure you're in the right place? Don't you recognize me? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. I've never seen a dog that scary. Even Clank made it on time. I'm rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks walks in the classroom. I'm just gonna call him Professor Dog. Prof Dog. Professor Dog walks in the classroom as everyone stands in a silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never heard a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart, but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? I'm gonna give him chicken. You reach beneath your apron and in return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles is I'd go wide as he locks onto it. It's his favorite! I mean, of course I picked chicken. It's KFC. Well. I thought there might be some competition. I think there might be some competition for our new star student. Here's a tip, guys. When you're going into culinary school, give your teacher a piece of chicken and he'll love you for the rest of his life. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coaty warming of doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you in jealousy, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey Joe, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. Two good options, but which will you choose?
Why can't they just move and sit?
A seat away from each other, so that way I can sit between both of them. My desk is breaking. I'm gonna sit. All I've seen is doing it by Colonel Sanders, but Colonel Sanders didn't exactly invite me over, but he said it's fine. But Miriam straight up, you moved to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad I had to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is so darn dreamy! He's so hot. I'm not gay, I promise. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz! Yay, about me? Yay, about me? Why am I doing a Mickey voice? This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Gotta do this. Gotta get out of burp first, though. Excuse me. Okay, you ready? Keep your knives sharp and focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. That's right. What is the most effective eating utensil ever created? A spork. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. I know all this stuff. I do this stuff all the time. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy! That's right. Perfect score, 5 out of 5. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? No. You look up that... You see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh my gosh, hearts just came out of him, and I am... Yeah. Bruh. Waifu material right there. Hot diggity, Joe, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points in that performance. I can't take this game seriously. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that at a school all dedicated to cooking would also be so serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch! It smells crazy good! Hey, everyone, can I have your attention? Wait, I did the wrong voice. Hey, everyone, can I have your attention? I'm new to YouTube. Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks! I'm gonna do in a southern accent now. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Woohoo! 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 Cheering sound effect include right now. I'm gonna add in a cheering sound effect, just you wait. But Shh! Shut up! Lunch. She said, shh! She told you to shut up. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Oh, I wonder what restaurant that's from. I'm gonna stop doing the southern accent. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. I had chicken tenders for lunch today, okay? This game is making me burp. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating! Yeah, I should stop shouting into the microphone. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. The Stewart Cafeteria Estimate 2015. Was this game made in 2015? You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe too, dude? Pshaw! My dude. Nah. I'm just drafting and we'll test it in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. Hey Jojo, get out of here. Wrong anime, bro. I mean, I appreciate the JoJo reference, though. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just, like, writing in my diary. Oh my god, you suck. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew that at that moment, only the hands of a true gentleman could fry such chicken so tender. You see her body language from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer and closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Wait, in this game, am I a girl? Hang on, I'm getting a phone call. Who is this? Who is this? Tell me who this is, please. scam call in the middle of recording a video. I hate it when that happens. It's happened to me before and I had to edit it out, but I'm not going to edit that out for the sake of comedy. You see her, Oh, please. Stop winking. I mean, you're totally a waifu, but you're evil. You look like a vampire. Don't eat me. Well, Van, the main idea, if you don't want any, take this. Mom, I'm recording a video right now.
Okay, call me back.
Okay, bye. I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. What happened to his hair? Is that a My Hero Academia reference? I think it might be. Easy now! There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in! You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you into another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe. But there's something else. Something dark. Something spicy. You dig deeper. 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 Yes, even deeper still. Until you find it. Could it be? What could it be? They're not actually gonna give away the secret recipe. He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use a bucket. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but at this revelation alone is more or than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by lunch. And no one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach him. He smiles at you softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I'd like to talk to you if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha! How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish a legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. I love his staff. Buy me that staff, please. I don't have a P.O. box, but pretty much all you guys I actually know, so just give it to me in real life. It's just that at you and me here talking, I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some I own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got two more whole days to get to know each other. I forgot that the semesters are 3 days long. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You got me, You got me, Mox. You've got me, Moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure that you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, "Stop it! Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use buckets! It's something my great-grandmother taught me." Buckets! Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. The 99-cent store? I'm just saying buckets because it's blanked out and just they're famous for having chicken in a bucket. And buckets definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe, but you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Nice watch, bro. It sounds like you have big plans. Nice watch. Nice glasses. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Yeah, I mean, technically everyone's at one point gonna make a mark on this world because they're gonna be put either 6 feet deep down in the ground or decompose. Well, they're gonna decompose nevertheless, unless they're cremated. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to... I'm gonna wow him with a big idea. You know what? I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decided to show, that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe and you think you can do better? Have you heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili varieties. Habanero, habanero, Cheyenne, but that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to... Let this be, the last time you improvise on my recipes. Is Joe. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson. That certainly didn't go as planned. You better head back. I can say, you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cooking area, where the afternoon lesson will take place. As each student gets an oven in, and the two wills and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe, Kit. This is to the crowd out of ends that you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Aww. Sure, Joe. I'll prepare our station. What just happened about modifying the recipe? Without you as a partner, Miriam is standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you have to pay. Who do you want us to be Miriam's partner? Well, Pop's cute, but it's already in a full kitchen, so yeah. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the station of Miriam. I'm a chef! He holds a bandana and, without peeling it, it proudly eats the entire thing. Wait, banana. I said bandana. Come on. What is wrong with me? It's disconcerting. Miriam is too kind to act stat. I love your enthusiasm. Pop, I love how you eat an entire banana, including the peel. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No shit, if it's an island, it takes two flints to make a fire. You get an idea. Actually, it takes flint and steel. Well, and magnesium. Yeah. Which do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Steak tartare, though. It's a culinary school. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. I'm gonna say grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy, even though actually I don't like mashed potatoes. Please don't unsubscribe from my channel just because those are my opinions. I'm allowed to have my own opinions. If you like mashed potatoes, it's fine. I just never really liked them because of the texture. I've always been something of a down-home chef myself. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. You know what? I'm gonna put in the description my actual recipe for eggs. So, yeah. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes! I'm not rolling away in my chair right now. I am, but now I'm rolling back. No, please. Please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. But I order food from imperfect produce. It all tastes great, but if it's misshapen, we get more use out of it. It's better for the environment if it's misshapen. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? No, you're a waifu. Actually, I'm not gay. I'm a girl in this game, though, so yes. I'm not actually trans. I'm actually a dude. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Okay, can you put on something a bit more PG, please? Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Realize that you're probably gonna end up chopping your hand off with your own cleaver in culinary school. Well, because of how much of a jerk you're being right now. It's called karma. Did someone call for me? I like this music, honestly. I'm expecting a JoJo fight scene. Okay, what? No, geez, Van. I'm over here crushing Joe's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the idea, right? That was the deal, right? He's crying. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water as he turns attention to you and your old friends. Please put on something more PG, Ashley. Put on a longer skirt, please. Oh, howdy there, Ashley Van. Are you working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looks like Joe is struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about a fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubt whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to. Okay, what does this do? I need to turn down this music, please. It hurts my ears. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together. It's like a thong and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Get out of here. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel, if you don't watch out. Ashley is going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things really get ugly. I'm gonna turn to Miriam. You turn to Miriam as soon as you find her. She senses it and looks back. Girl's friend and in need Raider is second to none. He immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening you? My friend, I will destroy you! Actually, I think that Ashley and Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust! My vis-a-vis skills. My skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Joe is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short, sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been in cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy and mashed texture. With plenty of butter and cream for flavor, as if your natural passion guided you through the steps, and you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful old white porcelain gravy boat. Porcelain gravy boat. Porcelain's expensive. Smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows onto the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be proud. It's sad. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes look. The moment is electric. You stand still. If you love something, set it free. But I don't want to set you free, Kurt. I hate it, but I love this game. I hate this game, but I love this game at the same time. It's probably one of the funniest games I've ever played. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's been plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy, realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on, Sprinkles. We do not waste food in the broom cooking area. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better prepare to eat from wherever it lands. Can I ask Potato's face? Van rushes back over a covered dish in his hand. I don't see a covered dish. The dish is an axe. Mashed potatoes and gravy? Pathetic. It's just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe forged from my supreme chef ancestors. Forged by mine. Can a chef be a blacksmith? You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will look on me with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No! Don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was much, and it may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. It's too late. It's been eaten. You're gonna die. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. Kill him! Everyone, step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is immediately back to his obvious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. Is he immune? The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock as the frozen the whole crowd had they are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At that night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. I mean, that's not scary, that's just beautiful. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Why is my hand sweaty? Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you could go on, I want to know. They're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Obviously, cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders, yes? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Colonel Sanders pulls out a knife and stabs him. Now Van Van pulls out a knife and stabs him. And every day since I have been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping. Also, lifting a lot of weights. Like so, many weights. So many ways. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts. It's that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no. Ah! Shut up! I'm not here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. No, you shut up, Van Van. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you're alongside Sai. Forget about him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm a hero! I'm not sure if you're Jojo or if you're Dia. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. Van. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me as I was letting down on my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See, he's rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack. You said to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really. I'm gonna defend. Why was I not talking through that? Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens! Fight, bitch! This is a Final Fantasy reference. Popeye Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me! An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. You managed to tamp down on your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough that you realized he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow! I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back. Like you said, the Spork Monster scuffles off into the night. What was the item? It appears to be a cookbook, but it's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You find a library card. Borko? Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, You realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Or should I say, Zoan! Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes before you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to offer a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. True. I know that for a fact. What the? Hang on. You wake on day 2, and an attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling. About the secret that you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used buckets. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying buckets. I'm just gonna say blank. Because buckets is starting to hurt me. Wait. Okay, this is straight up a girl's room because she's got a poster of BTS. This is the first time I've noticed that. And she's got the chicken. Obviously the best chicken ever. It's probably just because he trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You know, meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster. She launches into a story of her own. Oh, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be like Pop. Like him? Like love. I know. Oh, I know. It sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Ah! He's so cute. Yeah. We got to talking after class, and he's totally a sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all the time wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student ever and the University of Cooking School Academy of Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Aha! Sure you did. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication you and Colonel Sanders might be is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, then why did he tell me he one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know what a second ingredient to, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's lights at a secret ingredient. Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Mom, I'm recording! Miriam chat X to make sure you're alone before continuing. So, this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. And he said that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. I'm gonna stop it here. So I filled my suitcase, ate them, and brought them home. It was so nice. Eating me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with it, and a strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was like anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyway, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet Eddie would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please. I want. It mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. I'm gonna tell her freaking. I don't know how. It was Eye of Newt. Hoot. Sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up a Yeah. I'm gonna stop it here so that way I can get ready and get going. I gotta get going to a thing I gotta do. So yeah. See you guys later. Bye. Wait, hang on. I forgot the thing for... Yeah. The ends of videos like this are always gonna end up being kind of awkward. I'm seriously letting you know, though, that the end of these videos are always going to be awkward. Okay. Everyone, goodbye.